If you dive deep into the Bible, you will soon realize that it would be impossible for man to create the intricate cross-references throughout its pages, developed over thousands of years, by the way. In this episode, Matthew Vander Els uncovers the amazing, divinely inspired connections between the Old and New Testaments.
How do we find Yeshua in the Torah? Well, this is just one example of the many of how the story of the Torah and the story the Torah is telling has Yeshua all in it, because he's fulfilling that story in the New Testament. And the lines, the connections are vast between the two stories. And there are many more. But that's what we see. We see this is all just one huge, magnificent, unified story that leads us to the King of Kings, Yeshua.
So that is mentioned in the Gospels and then in Exodus. So are there other places in the Bible? You mentioned this is kind of all over the place.
Oh, goodness.
So this correlation of Yeshua being the Passover lamb, and he's re-upping the Exodus story,
yes.
Restarting it. Is it mentioned elsewhere, or just in Exodus and the?
Absolutely. So Jeremiah 16 and Jeremiah 23 are the two big references in Jeremiah where this is wholly emphasized. And let's read it. Do we have time to read it?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
So Jeremiah 23, and if you in your Bible, it should be there should be a heading that says the righteous branch. Who's that talking about? It's talking about Yeshua, and it says.
By the way, what's your favorite version?
That
you use?
Oh man, I love CSB.
Okay.
So Christian Standard Bible, it's essentially the Holman Bible, but I really like how that translates certain things, specifically hard texts.
Okay.
But I mean, it's depending on how you want to study. So if I'm doing more poetry, then King James Version or something that's more strict is good. And then CSB is usually my go-to.
Okay, very good. All right, just thought I'd ask.
For sure. And if I want to see something, if I see a verse that's beautiful and I want to see how it can be expounded, I definitely dive into the Message.
Yeah,
I know everyone's against the Message. It's like, what is this? This is a Message. And Eugene Peterson wrote it not to be a study Bible, but to be a paraphrase. It's exactly what it was meant to do. And if you read the introduction, and that's when my opinions on it changed. If you read the introductions of the Message, he wrote it because he wanted his 8-year-old to be able to have a Bible that she could read and actually understand.
There you go.
So we read the Message and we're like, oh, this is so paraphrased, and yeah, it's supposed to be. It's not meant to be.
Well, that's like Michael's chronological Gospels. It's not like, people say, well, how? You chopped up the Gospels and you put it in, chronological order, but that's the beauty of it. You could see what Matthew said about it, what Mark said about it.
It is neat how he did that, yeah.
You get all the stories together, so it's not unlike this. I mean, people might say, well, you chopped up the Bible, but no, he did it for a reason.
Eugene Peterson has a heart for the ethic of God and the heart for Yeshua. And when you understand that and you start reading the Message, after reading the introduction and understanding what it is and what it isn't, it's a beautiful work. I really enjoy it.